ball to go. Throws the pass.
No, come
Target over
on.
the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. This will be second down.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Romo's met after a gain of 3.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Bailey's lining up for the field goal. He's 2 of 2 so far today. The kick is good. Phil, that's a huge 3 right there to open up the lead even a little larger.
Just more positive feedback to the team, and not that they needed it because they've done well here to have this lead early in the fourth, but they put a lot of pressure on the opponent. So
that return's good for about 27. The Redskins are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points, and now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Redskins trail right now, and just a quick look at their passing numbers, and they're not anywhere close to what we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, Jim, those numbers are bad. And this team, they have been so good on the offensive side. Even when they lose, they have very good numbers. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Jones is there to make the tackle. The Redskins come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. And he hauls it in. Taken down at the 27. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Griffin in the shotgun formation. Makes the reception. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up. Bill, that touchdown could prove to be the difference maker for this team, but still they need their defense to kind of capture that same energy and give the ball back to them so they have a chance to drive down again and next time take the lead.
Yeah, you know, Jim, I think the defense is going to have the energy and all that. I'm looking at the offensive side. Can they have the courage to call some plays that maybe the defense is not expecting? That's what they need to do here.
And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Cowboys put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
He's in the clear. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Rodgers in on the tackle. The Redskins have focused on controlling the ground game all year, but today they've lost the battle, and that's a reason why they trail in this one, Phil.
Sometimes stopping the run, it's just about a couple things. One, it's about toughness, just wanting to do it, and you need great willpower. They are not showing that so far today. Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
Touchdown, Cowboys. That might have provided them with all the cushion they need to close this one out, Phil.
I think it did, Jim. This cushion is so big. If you and I were on the defensive side, I think we'd still be safe. That's how big it's got and how dominant a performance this has been by the team today.
Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The Redskins ready to return the kick. able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Redskins have been counting on the passing game after a rough start. Griffin's, of course, been at the heart of that, and he's found his rhythm as the game's gone on.
It's like playing basketball, Jim. If you can't make a shot, how do you make some? You just keep shooting, and that's what they've done here today. They've kept throwing the football, and finally they found their rhythm, and they are making it happen. Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
2nd down and 10. Griffin over to Reed. That's another reception, giving him 2. First down following the long play. RG3 going down the field and in for the touchdown. Getting short, but with that touchdown, the defense now has a chance to step up, get the ball back, and give their offense the chance to complete the comeback.
Well, what do we say? There's a little old saying. We say, now it's time to put up or shut up. So let's the defense get out there, make it happen, and get a 3 and out and give the football back to your offense.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Cowboys head back onto the field with their offense. We're going to see if they can keep the scoring onslaught going as we've seen touchdowns on consecutive possessions here, Phil.
Jim, these teams are so hot. And when you're hot like this on the offensive side, you just look at the coach and say, keep sending them in because we're going to make it work.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. Keeps chugging along. Randall's met after a gain of 8.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
2nd and short following the run. We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. They'll go draw. Looking for some daylight up the middle. That's Goldson making the stop. The Cowboys lead, and you look at their rushing numbers, and that's a big reason why. It's a huge step up from what they've been doing the rest of the year.
Yeah, listen, it's hard to run the football consistently in the NFL. You have to have an aggressive, tough offensive line. As I always say, sooner or later, you got to man up and punch the other team in the nose, and they are doing that here today.
Now 1st and 10. Handoff by Romo. Tackle right around midfield.
The game is close. It's in the 4th quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
2nd and 9. Randall's going to take the handoff now. The Redskins will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. 12. Randall's going to secure the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. All set to punt here. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. Here we go, final 2 minutes, and the offense has a chance, but not ideal starting field position.
This is what the NFL is about. The last couple minutes of the game, you must be able to execute on either side. Now it's up to the offense to find a way to make some plays. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Griffin going to take off with it. Griffin's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can And before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Griffin's on the move. And he'll step out.
Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, that is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there.
Griffin's back in shotgun formation. Stands in the pocket. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. About the last thing the defense could afford to surrender at this point was a deep ball, much less the deep pass for the touchdown.
You didn't even make the offense work for it. You gave up the long pass. One thing you can't do in this situation, protect against a long pass, and they still let it get by.
They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Runs up to grab it at the 4. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Tony Romo on his way back out there to get this drive started, and this has to be the make-or-break moment in this ball game, partner.
And I'm sure he is not worried about that, Jim. We've seen him in this situation so many times, and I'll say this, most of the time he comes through and gets it done.
The Cowboys signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Cowboys come to the line, 4th quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. The Cowboys from the 32. Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant. Bailey's getting ready on the sidelines in case he's called upon. They'll need to get to the 38-yard line to give him any opportunity at all. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Looks like a false start on the offense.
False start, offense.
1st down, pressure on every snap now. Quarters formation here for the defense. 1st and 15. Larry Donnell has the catch, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Cowboys decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. Let's go. 2nd down and 2. And the flag is down. And gains about 1.
Holding, offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Romo has everybody split out wide for this snap. Romo's got it in the gun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
The corners step back.
The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short. How important was this victory?